All right, we back at it. Today's episode, we're gonna do something a little different. We'll cover the news and shit, but today we're gonna cover how to hold your pimping down. Yeah, how to keep your woman. For people who need help keeping a woman, might want to listen because keeping a woman is hard if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have experience, if y'all don't communicate well. So that's what we cover. So the main thing with dating these days, I would say, is not a lot of loyalty out there. It's not. Everybody for themselves. And to really understand how the game goes, you got to understand that a woman is here for her survival first. So she's gonna do whatever it means to make sure her situation is better than yesterday, is better than last year's. When y'all fellas understand that, then y'all can kind of understand what she going through. Some of you, the dudes she date, she don't even like the dudes. Nope, don't like him. She just dealing with this dude for the money, or he probably been spitting for about 3 or 6 months, and she don't even want to give him no time of day. But at this particular time, when her situation may be a little bit darker, a little bit more desperate, and her friends probably telling her that shit. You got all these niggas offering you all this free shit, girl. Take that shit. Yeah, you ain't got to have sex with all of them. Some of them don't even want to have sex. They just want to just give away their money. So fellas, if you dating a female, I ain't gonna lie to y'all though, it's a little different now because when I was younger, all we had was a pager. I like that shit. I miss my pager. I wish they bring it back in style. It just, I don't know if it's gonna be a trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I used to get that 211 text, get the 304 from the female. If you tell her you ain't pulling up in time, you tell her I ain't coming through. Nah. And they be like, why you ain't coming? And I'll be like, that's my business. You know, I don't want to tell her that. I already got it the other date with an older woman. I'm gonna go over her house and spend the night. I'm gonna be gone all weekend. I'll be slanging dick all weekend. I'm getting fed and sitting up there because she like I'll be slanging that dick. Yeah. Went through a lot of women. Some people, other people girlfriends, some people, other people wives. I ain't gonna lie to you. And some people wives, I didn't even know the woman was married. That's how women move. So everybody out here thinking they got real good game, and you might. Fellas, I'm not gonna knock you. If you got money, you're gonna have a woman come and follow you for something. That's really how I'm gonna put it, because either you can help advance her financial status, you can help get rid of some of her legal problems, school, whatever it may be. A woman has a way mentally to put you in what I call the pussy plot. She looks like, well, so many dudes asking for some pussy. These are all facts. It's a lot of dudes asking for pussy these days. It's females asking for pussy. And it's way more open now. So all you brothers out there that ain't doing this for a female, say you ain't doing that. Back in the day, it all used to be another day that she'll say, well, if you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna get another man to do it. When I was younger, I wasn't listening to that shit until she pulled up with another nigga. I'm like, this motherfucker is cold. I done got cheated on. I done got all that stuff. So keep in mind, I done had this stuff done to me when I was trying to learn how to love, and some other people may relate as well. Because when you think about it, some relationships you got to give your all to keep it going. You got to give just a little bit more, and it feel good because you feel you might be in love, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes dating people, that shit's complicated as hell. And I'm give you agreement advice. If you was ever dating somebody, male or female, and everything was going bad, but the sex was good or wasn't good, I'ma dump her. Stop fucking with her. Yeah, got to. Reason being is this: I evaluate how my day goes. If I ain't vibing with you in 15 minutes or 30 minutes, we ain't laughing, it's just all, then I would just probably just have sex. Maybe, maybe not. I'll go the fuck on. I won't hit you back because I'm not gonna like you. You're boring. That's how I look at it. So, and that's on both sexes. If you pull up, you don't have nothing to talk about. You ain't got nothing going for you. You ain't trying to sound like you fixing your situation or problem, especially for a man. A woman, she could probably get some help. She'll struggle, but she'll probably still make it. But a man, no one, I don't even know why that is. Sometimes people just be going through stuff, but a man people look down upon because he's struggling with a problem. And all it really be is that particular time, either this person doesn't know how to handle the situation or is actually probably trying to do it, and everything this person doing to fix it, there's like 3 or 4 obstacles to get through it, and it's not because there's any judgment on either side. It's just that it's just gonna take time. Some things in life take time for you to get there. It ain't gonna happen like that. I'm gonna give y'all some positive outlooks to have you something to look forward to instead of negative, but I will cover some negative stuff. And I'm just sharing life experiences, dog. That's it. This ain't directed at nobody. This ain't a diss video. I'm just doing what I do, share my mind, talking to me. Because I done been through some shit. I done seen stuff. I've been in the hood, been overseas in the Caribbean island. It's a lot different over across the world. But growing up in Dallas, Fort Worth, my city, I learned a lot. I like to give a special thanks to the DISD education because there's a lot of teachers there I like to give respect to. I like to be on record of saying it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people believed in me and a few other my friends when we were actually just trying to go to school and get our education, and we just got in trouble at school. Some got expelled, some got kicked out, some people got their GED, some people got their degree. So I know one thing. I had fun like a motherfucker. Probably a few things I do different because I didn't know what to do in those situations. I was just a teenager, but to go through the life experiences that people go through probably in their 20s or their 30s, yeah. I was expelled from high school, Skyline High School in 10th grade. Now, we had moved out and went to another school, but I don't really think it mattered because that era right there, the early 90s, is when it was a lot of different stuff because now you have people coming out their own area to go mesh with people they've never been around, and people don't understand how other people live. It's different. And when you don't mesh with people too well in a certain zone, sometimes best you get the fuck on out because either fight bro gonna break out, or if you got a good looking woman, some nigga might try to take your woman, try to show he got all this money, and he might not. But just at that time, You might try that shit, man. You prepare to fight. Female normally shut that shit down and give a fuck about the nigga she with respectfully. Females do that. Some females don't. So if your situation with your female is bad and you ain't taking care of your shit right, and this nigga over here with all this money trying to floss in front of your woman, probably you gonna she probably gonna talk to him. That's on both sides. Cause it's like brothers look at that shit too, and it really come out of everybody's life situation. Cause it's like this: if a brother going through stuff and got a circle around him, a friend, or women, whatever he messing with, and he can't get help out his own crew and getting help from somebody else he don't know, then yeah, I advise that brother to listen to the people that's trying to help. I would. Can't be hanging around a bunch of people that ain't talking about helping you better in your situation all the fucking time. My advice to people: get the fuck away from all that negativity, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It be them people that's blocking your paper, them people that's blocking your flock of women coming your direction. I'm speaking from life experiences. And sometimes I tell these chicks is crazy, dog. They have a whole nigga right in front of enough be flirting with you. I had one time, man, I ain't lie, I done had some crazy shit happen in my car, man. I swear, when I start back driving them taxis and them Ubers and shit, I'm gonna have to have a camera, man. It's like taxi cab confessions in that motherfucker for real. I don't know what it be. It just be them people. Don't pick up no drunk females and get in my car back seat and y'all talking about fucking and showing titties and offering me to see stuff, and I'm like, no, but in my mind, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to say right now. You look good, you smell good, but if you want to show me your titties, hold up. All y'all want to show me y'all titties, all three of y'all right now? Yeah, I want to see that shit. And the female showed me all their titties. In the back seat, I done had women want to suck some dick in that motherfucker while her friends watch while we driving down the street, man. I go to deliver food late at night and they're like, oh, you look decent. Come on in. I'm like, man, like a dating site or some shit. Well, this how my night go when I don't know about how everybody else night go. Motherfucker get in my car talking about, say, man, can I please smoke this in your car? Be like, what you talking about smoking, dog? A cigarette, man. If you gonna smoke a cigarette, you gotta at least let the window down. Cause I gotta be able to breathe. I don't wanna have all this shit all on me. And they do it. Then people come there talking about smoking a blunt. Fire that bitch up. Well, hold up. It's just weed, right? Yeah, because we're not smoking crack in my car. We're not doing shit. You gotta have some type of guidelines of shit you do in your car. One time I had a couple get back there. Waitress and waiter. 3 o'clock in the morning, closed up, cleaned up, counted their tips and stuff. They got in my back seat and they was just making love, like a kissing and all that. You probably rubbing on. You probably been back to sucking his dick. It was so lit. I didn't want to break up the vibe. Cause sometimes the women they get so horny. Damn, this sitting right there. I wonder if he wants some too. Like, man, them women. I had one Indian woman get in my damn car talking about it. She just probably feeling loose, dog. I don't want to be disrespectful, but she was on a date when I picked her up 2 o'clock in the morning. Her clothes are all torn off. Like this person had their clothes tore off and they liked it and they had sex. Now she pushed upon me. She did not already get intimate with somebody, male or female, I don't know. But she asked me did I want to see her titties. Indian woman. Miss, I don't know what to say. I don't want to make you mad with a no. So I mean, if that makes you feel better right now to get you through this long ride, go on ahead, let me see them titties then. Yeah. So she let me suck on them titties and I fornicated her a little bit. That's all I'm covering. And I dropped her off. I mean, that's how it be. I'm being real with you. A woman gonna do what feels right for her most of the time if it benefits her. A man gonna be about the same way, but he gonna do it a little bit differently. Most certain decisive man, because I don't want to talk about somebody that did something different. Anyway, but real nigga shit, real nigga spit. I remember when I was younger, man, we used to talk about what we gonna do, how we gonna have this type of car, we gonna be making all this kind of money, all that stuff. That shit was cool, man, because I see my homies, they have a car and shit. That shit be dope, man. When you trying to get money and see your friends doing well, they motivated me to do better. That's what I like. I miss, people like Gage and Reese, my nigga Smash, J Dub, Pico, all my homies, man. Even some other friends from the Sky. It's a lot of people I know. Being in the Dallas-Fort Worth area over 30 years, from elementary to middle school to high school. I have a lot of Hispanic friends, or Mexican friends, some would have to say, overseas friends, white friends, black friends, all that stuff. And some of these people I grew up with, they are now police, still hustling the drug game, locked up, has passed on, in the food business. Everybody doing well. So, whatever it is, security, everyone's happy. Either they got one thing going or they got something else going to help out, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm gonna cover. But yeah, pimping 101, dog, you gotta take care of your woman. If you don't, she gonna move to somebody that is, if that's what she wants to do. If she don't want no help, then she ain't finna move to nobody, because one thing people gotta understand is that I don't know anybody that goes out, has fun all the damn time just to be broke. But I know people to do it. I know people, this one dude, this dude tell me he spent $200 in liquor every fucking Friday. So I was like, damn, bro, that's like almost $1,000. I know your number's off. It's probably more than that. That motherfucker was drunk. That's why I told him that. He said about 300 sometimes. He said he had to cut back. He had to have a whole system. He said he was got to spend about $500 every fucking. I said, man, where you stay at? You stay by yourself, or you stay with somebody? He said, yeah, man, I stay with my sister. I said, figures, because anybody with an apartment, a car note, and all that, don't normally spend money like that, drinking, going out. Not no dude, unless it's your first time and you don't give a fuck and you just started drinking. Then I understand. But when you have real bills and shit, $200 and you entertaining people, and them drinks be watered down like a motherfucker. That's why they that's why your bill be so high. Man, you better have your own drink in the car. Have your 1 or 2 drinks, maybe 3. Just probably experiment, or just keep it the same. 3 or 5 drinks, whatever. Some people do 10 or 20. And know your limit. That's it. You just can't keep pushing unless you get some water and stuff to eat to absorb it, man. But that's why a lot of people get sick. Anyway, I'm trying to map out my day, what I'm going to do today, since I got time. I got a lot of time this morning. I might hit the gym early. Either do some more weight training or some more cardio. I don't know yet, but it'll go by how I feel with it. But yeah, maintain your pimping, man. I'm like a I'm like try to be like Ice T, with my pimping. Yeah. So sometimes I like, give you a little bit of Ice Cube and Ice T, because I like how they move with that West Coast vibe. You know what I'm saying? They got that street vibe from the West Coast. That's Ice T is one of the original people out the Bay doing it. Too Short, E40, like the top three that I was listening to, and to the East Coast, South Coast, up north, and all the Midwest rappers as well. So, and now we got Florida popping up in Atlanta and Texas. So these states are. Oh, I feel good. I gotta start stretching more, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. It should feel better. But once you get older, it just feel a lot better on your all your bones. Sometimes just stretch it out. Sometimes, man, I'll be working out. Let's start lifting those weights, and I feel like whole fucking shoulder horse hit like a certain zone, and all it be you probably ain't worked out in so long, so that muscle just you know need time building up. So once it tighten up, I immediately stretch it out. Even in the workout, if I start anything start locking up on me to where I can't move the muscle, I stop because you would tear your muscle right there if you don't fix your foot position right with your spine. That's why you gotta moderate light training, heavy training, and just go at it because I've never torn a muscle trying to lift too much. I've damn near popped my fucking shoulder and shit, and trying to lift some shit that's not accustomed to what I'm listening to lifting. But I got stronger. But to see these guys trying to bench 4, 5, 6, 700 and shit, and rip out his whole fucking chest muscle and the arm, it's not worth it, man. After that whole thing, you go 6 months to a year with that heel, so now you can no longer train. That arm gonna get small as fuck. Sometimes you just gotta know your limits, man. Stay with it until, I mean, you can hit it, but you're not gonna keep hitting until that muscle just tear on you. Anyway, say, man, I'm about to play a little bit of music with y'all, man. It's gonna be my music, not nobody else's. So don't be copyrighting my shit, YouTube. This is my songs. Jesus Christ. Local community talk does have a record company business, a podcast business as well. So you need to listen to what I play since y'all copyright me on everything when I'm just trying to work out and chill. Gotta just read a few guidelines and you good. That's it. And that's with any company. Yeah. Get some going. Hard. They try to snake me, man. Yeah, man. Trying to get something going here. It's been a lot of talk going on about the music, who's doing what songs. Man, choice of songs. People shouldn't do these type of songs. It's like, man, I listen to all this, and it's like you gotta look at it on both sides. This person shouldn't be doing these songs, but it's okay for the other person to do it, but this person can't. It's crazy, man. Be in the industry like that. Yes, sir.
I've been plugged in since the 80s. I bet you still your mind's crazy.
Yeah, let's play my first single that Local Community Talk dropped. Give me a sec here. Nice track. I like it. It's an okay song, man. It's just something different. You want to get your mind off all that murder music, shoot 'em up music, body music, dance music. It's just some chilling ass music when you getting high, making money and fucking hoes. That's what this music is. That's what I like. Sometimes you get a little love because that's what I experience.
The lanes that only pays me. I got an ounce.
Here we go.
I've been plugged in since the 80s. I'm here to stir your minds crazy. I'm moving lanes that only pays me. I got an ounce of things that fucking slazy. I love a girl with a small waist, pretty face, with a smile you can't replace. She's a strong intellectual, so sexual. Look her in the eyes and feel the electric pull. I'm a strong bull, striving for survival. Yeah, I'm looking for a good night, so I took this beat. Good night, I'm a big boss. I pour big sauce as I pour my lyrics on this beat like it's good sauce. Fuck the law shit, stay up on your boss shit. If Big Lotto tells me eat her pussy, I'ma sure make it my motto. I'll be the nigga giving head up the Hummer as my tongue get a grip like a steel drummer. Pussy so good, I put it up in the track meet. I put my money on pussy chick race of crackheads in the street. Now crackheads that he raise people every day. But anyway, we about to see the day. Both of them talking about they used to run the 4-2. Stop talking, let's see what you go and do. Then they raced and pussy won, so I got paid like a pimp. Then I walked away with that limp like Pimp C or an OG. My name is Trinidad in case you didn't know me. I'm the kid that you said that was too short. With my Walkman bumping too short. Yo, bring the steel drums in
And keep them drumming. I keep these street hits coming.
so you can have a good night as we step on this beat. Good night.
I need a freaky girl that got her from my mama. She nice and sweet, but she still about that drama.
So don't test us. We pulled up in the Lexus coming straight out of Texas. I got a new sports car.
Microphone controlling. Look at the lyrical ammunition I'm holding. I leave your head swollen. Oh, you can sit down, but don't put your feet up. If you cold and turn the heat up.
Me and Big Lotto just beat this beat up.
Feels good to have a bitch from the south.
pussy dripping from my mouth.
She know what I'm talking about. As we ride with the youngest and the richest on this beat. And no broke nigga.
Here's my description. You see me and say,
who's the black Mexican with the curly hair? People like me ain't from around here. Born in Port of Spain of Trinidad.
Now it's a four-side nigga night.
I roll a 6 and a 4 on the dice any night.
It's 6-4 stepping in as we slide on this beat. Good night. I'm going bad on this beat as you wait to feel the bass rumbling. I'm going
Bad on this beat as you wait to feel rumbling.
I'm gonna fly high as the world spins. Everyone wants to remember when they say fuck the bins.
Check the trends. Here's my story as I bring your story
How
on.
much left to my ass trace right by my side every day as I shout it out
In every way.
Now I'm sitting here wondering why as time flies. I told my lady roll up another one for those past times. I wrote another bar, it's not my last rhyme.
Oh, I think I just smoked up my last time.
It's too many $100 bill dudes in my ashtray. So that's not my last play. Did you witness what I'm giving y'all? If you living in the
Snoop, get all this with me, dog.
my homie dropped
Off that 112.
Then I heard that sounds like Cupid on 112. I got that bag at the top.
112, but this ain't a 4-man serenade. I got that new marinade. I'm the renegade from first grade with no black sprays. As I roll a blade, throwing smoke grenades with that dirt fade. I'm knocking down barricades.
King maker, breath taker, ass shaker. Bring the ass with water, lady doing the bump you down. Let me slide on the ground, now drop it down. Watch that ass shake. You got me hard, let me see you.
With that Mount Dew.
Slide it down your throat.
Let me see if you could go. She's a real throat guzzler.
I love how my meat muzzle her. When I bust,
She don't fade, drunk it down like Kool-Aid.
while I hit the hand for the braid. Now her tongue get all
The pummeling. They started guzzling. That mouth left me mentally stumbling. Yes, we can hang and do the same thing. Tell your friends we can hang and do the same thing. Yeah. I level up.
Travel down the street, this should never be smashed. You get my dick and dick to dash. Step up my soap with this hip hop. Now I'm on TikTok to see how that ass rock. Yeah, going bad on the beat, making
Keep the bass rumbling.
much love to my ass, play for all my $100 from the president to show we the residents and what we love. Now all the time on board, I need y'all to line up to show that we not giving up. If the woman she is running low,
Then fill it up.
we fill it up for this war, and let's explore the heavy
Artillery
and our current
facility.
reflect their ability with this trickery. You feeling me? Now let them cannons
Sound off.
no time for holding back.
A new round off.
So let's see how things and more have to say as we play with your artillery. I'm going
Bad on this beat as you wait for bass rumbling.
now we got this 45
C post.
all on to focus on their
Command post.
Let's take the toast,
We're gonna boast
bring on the
heavy artillery,
yo, show your seat.
or as a special delivery facility. We breach and unleash misery, injury. I'm going bad on this beat as you feel the bass rumbling.
Special thanks to my 5-pound force, and call for all the guys. This is my boy, now I keep them on 50.
Team sitting in
As they on a mission
with ambition, capture and kill. Yo, homie, chill.
What's the
Deal.
deal?
Hope grenades bust at the barricades. Can't fade.
Now keep them busted, change the clip, and keep them busting while I'm cussing. I'm going bad on this beat as you feel the bass rumbling. With the cannon sound off, no holding back, let every round off. Dallas, Texas in the house, so hush your mouth. Yo, much love to every artillery, it's came to me, as it should be. I'm in the mood for a road trip after getting fired.
Alright. Man, should I play another song? I really want to play that one. Let me clear this shit out. Ain't none of this shit in my phone work. Me slowing down my phone for clear all this shit out of there right now. Man, what the fuck am I doing? Alright. That wasn't what I was trying to play. Play one more song because this is a true story to it. It's called Fuck the Police. And this track is personally written because this is how the person got away from the police when they was trying to press him. This really happened.
Yeah, this that down south music, Dallas, Texas in the house. This for all them hating ass police, especially DPD. This one for all the police brutality. Local gang unit always harassing me. Now they rob me, planting guns and drugs, flip with me as thugs. Fuck the police, we straight from the underground. This how it's going down, 12 like the roll around, just to beat you down. Them hoes need to move around. The streets are going to stay around to make them hoes lay it down. This a down south music, so you can't refuse it, just abuse it. Then tell your friends to misuse it. Fuck the police and say it again. In my hood, I seen a weak cop get beat down. Then he called for backup, then they pulled up to the beat down. And inside this house is going down. We don't fuck around. Hood niggas got enough fists to throw around. Black police always showing out for the white cop. Black police eyes filled with hate to increase the murder rate on any day. Now you wonder why we thugs, so count the slugs. The police always trying to persuade you. We're charging so hard to see if you sing like El DeBarge. I got plans of living large and have a bad bitch like Nicki Minaj right by my side as we bees in the trap. We bees in the trap. This one for a cop you like to slap. I'm on Ferguson having fun on a store run for some drinks and some honey buns. 5-0 pulled up real fast, quick to harass. Stole my cash, threw my Newports in the trash. All these questions they ask was hope to charge me with whatever, but this young nigga too clever. Me going out, never. This another beat I'm smashing, grab my dick and get to dashing. A new 40-yard record I'm smashing. I'm too swift on my toes to get caught up with you hoes. Feel the breeze as it hits my fro. I ran down the alley, it's the path I chose. Then through a hole in the fence, look back at my footprints. We bumping this new shit by a WA. I get the 6 more strolling, trap house rolling. Watch how the money start growing. Fuck the police, I learned that from the West Coast warlord. Ain't nothing to it, yeah, gangster rap made me do it. as I try to maintain how I'm living in a world less forgiving, even the Bloods and Crips feeling this. Here's a date you can't miss, January 6, 2021. Riders attacked the U.S. Capitol with the police in D.C., if you're feeling me.
All right. Oh man. Back to it. Yeah. How to maintain your pimping like iced tea. So, like I was saying, I like to take a glass of some ice cubes, and you could pour me some iced tea when I'm spitting. And put that in the verse somehow. It's gonna be complicated, but it's gonna make just a little bit of sense. Some iced tea. Gotta work on the delivery, man. I'm like a mixer that ice cube when you with a drink. If you're gonna pour me some, please pour me some of that iced tea. Yeah. Anyway, how to maintain your women, man. It's hard. You gotta learn to listen, but if it's a situation where you just having your pockets always burn the fuck up, you losing money all the time, yeah, man, you might stop messing with that person, male or female. Let's just stop listening to that shit, whatever that person talking about. Consistently ain't working. Check your finances. Is the sex continuing to be great? Is the interest levels equal on both sides? Do y'all communicate well? Is it just sexual? Why are you always asking for money? We never go out. Gotta think like that before you just do stuff other people forcing you to do or talk to you about. Yup. So, looks like Aaron Rodgers is either gonna have to get traded or they're gonna tell his ass to retire. What's probably gonna happen there? Either he gonna retire and then come back. He gonna play who the fuck you want. They want a quarterback. Because if he go to the AFC and go to the Raiders or the Broncos, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, you're gonna have to lose a few of them games. It's possible with Aaron Rodgers with their ball. Shit crazy. He gonna do you just like how Brady did. Drew Brees. Turn this shit off, man. I'm up. So yeah, man. Aaron Rodgers going to the AFC, to the Broncos or the Raiders, that young team, same situation, and a good defense. Man, them dudes' numbers gonna jump so high. Raiders fans gonna be so happy. Like, about time. Oh, if I was the Cowboys with a situation like that, I'd be the same way. Like, man. Or even like a Julio Jones is probably about to be there, but he got to go somewhere. Oh, let's get into it. The LeBron Michael Jordan debate. Yes. So we go back and forward every day. These guys in these chat rooms, these sports analysts, whatever, mentally thinking speak, how people feel about that. And everyone has their top 10 greatest basketball players of all time. And they like to go by stats. Stats do mean something, yes. But it's like, Come on. If you played 20 years, your stats ought to be about 20,000. Yeah. If you were a scorer, a rebounder, you got to be at least over 15,000 because you got at least average 1,000 a year or close to it in that particular stat. If that's your skill on the court. So now, some people feel George's number one, LeBron's number two, and whoever you play in the top 10. It might be Shaq, it might be Magic. Some people don't even count Magic. And, Bird may get counted, he might not. Some people think the current athletes are way better than the ones back then because they surpassed them in stats. But it's like some athletes retired too soon. Bird kept playing, his stats have been higher. Yeah, of course. All he had to do is hit less shots. Come in, put Larry in, like a Reggie Miller. Larry, sub, need you hit this shot. Okay. And with that bad back, he go out there. And motherfucker hit the hoe. Every time. People were like, what? Every time Larry was put in clutch position, he hit that shot. He hit that mug on Magic. He hit it on everybody. He hit it on Jordan. Bird was dominant with that ball. He just knew how to shoot that thing at a certain distance and make it go all net anytime. It's averaging 30 points a game. Damn near 25. Even if it's just 25, that's a lot. Yeah. Consistent with those shots. Unlimited shots too, and very accurate. Yeah. So my top 10 will go a little bit different, but Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT because he played less years. I don't go by the 6 rings only. 6 rings do mean something. He's undefeated in game situations because his performance excels. Everybody's on the court. That's what's crazy. And that's how he gonna beat you and put him with a good around the defenders and a few shooters. Yeah, they're gonna be hard to beat because Jordan averages over 30, almost 34, 36 points. He's the leading scorer every season. All those performance awards. So this is why Jordan the GOAT. In game situations with a good team that he can vibe with, this is why he wants to play with Ewing as well in the NBA because they already won a championship together. Of course he gonna say that. Him or Hakeem. If they was all on teams, how you gonna beat them? Man, them dudes sick. And with Jordan, man, them dudes will kill you. 2 7-footers. And Jordan. Or even put Shaq with them dudes. Put Shaq with Jordan and Magic. Boy, he about to get killed. Two dudes gonna kill you. Yeah. The reason why I say Magic got to be in your top 5, man, is like this. Overall skills. Only person probably even beat Bird, the ability, was Magic. They were battling probably high school, battled in college, battles on professional level. They had ever played together, man. Championship, any season, yeah. Bird was cold, man, but Bird was like one of the best shooters ever in clutch situation. He's gonna hit that shot, and I was like, we just look at him. He did it every time. And those clutches, he would go hit that shot. If he got the possession, the difficult shot, fade back, one dude, split the defender, dribble through. He found a way to score. And that shit was just crazy. Celtic fans will always tell you about it. KG, Allen Iverson as well, Ray Allen, I'm trying to say, but yeah, Allen Iverson definitely was the leading scorer in the league. And 1 points, free throws, at only 170 pounds at 6 feet. crossing everybody over. He was just too fast. Could nobody guard him. Jordan couldn't. Kobe couldn't. So I know LeBron couldn't. But he's slow. He's way slower than them. He bigger, but he just gonna still score on you. He scored on everybody bigger than him. So his size and shit, that shit does not matter. It's not the NFL, dog. As far as finesse and getting space and then trying to find how to fade back, Jordan is the best. And this is why Jordan to go. Not stats. In game-to-game situations, anytime I put this particular player on the court in performance, quarter by quarter, Jordan has Olympic gold as an amateur and as a pro. Jordan also has a college championship as well. Whatever team he's on, they're winning. He has a championship with Ewing as an amateur. And he could have got one with Elijah one because he just performs better than everybody. When you really look at it, look at all those awards in school, though. He's dominant. Jordan was like, man, I don't know what it was. He got hot. He got hot. He didn't miss no shots. You foul him, he goes to free throw line and hit them damn shots. Yeah. Shit crazy, man. Free throws. And that was his 3 points. Steph Curry probably mastered now stepping back behind that line and a few others as well. But Luka now is definitely probably going to be the next man up or somebody else. I don't know. But when you look at it, LeBron doesn't have a gold Olympic as an amateur or when he was a pro. He got the bronze medal. I think they came back and got either a silver or a gold later, but they disappointed us. On the team with Kobe, I think Kobe may have been on that 1 year team, but I think the second team when he came back, he was. But he was on the team with Melo and a few other the young stars. A loaded up team. They went out there and lost. So they talking about everybody now in the 90s and the 80s was sorry and they wasn't athletic and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, you need to go watch them games again. Some people can't do this, do that, but you dominate at a particular skill, it shows on that court, man. These are people on a professional level. You talking down on their game, I'm like, wow. So this is a sport where you the tallest matters. As far as sticking your hands up and blocking the goal is an obstacle. That's what they are. So oh man. So that's why I think Jordan is. For his performance, hands down, he's always won. So how you gonna beat him? How? Then he comes to the NBA and lead the whole league in scoring for 6, maybe 7, 8 years straight. Then he did it in steals. He was getting rebounds, but he didn't always get them because he was never around the goal that much. When you put him around to go. He could have had more rebounds, but they just got him a rebounder because he was gonna be up in that stat too, if he wanted to be. So if he had played with Barkley or played with Clyde and played with anyone in the league or any even Jordan got a hold of Shaq, he would have got a championship with them on that team. If Magic had got a hold of Shaq with Kobe and all them, yeah, they would have got a championship. Magic kept playing. Magic was forced into retirement. If he had kept playing, his stats would have been higher too. So that's why Magic is going to have to be discussed because he was also like that. Jordan had to go up against Magic. I mean, he didn't have a really good team, but still. Magic had that ball going. He had that team on his back, dog. That nigga could pass that ball, be coming down there, throw that ball behind his head, straight to the dude, and dunk. That nigga's dunk it. Boom. I was like, Magic, that is cold-blooded, man. Do that again. Magic has that seasoning with that hot sauce, with that ball. He shit was mad scientist shit, man. Anyway, man, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good one. Oh, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.